Hi, my name is Daniel. I'm a loan officer here in the Tri-Cities, Washington, and I just wanted to make a quick video here and share my perspective regarding the home buying and the higher interest rates that we've got right now. A lot of folks that have been thinking about home buying, thinking about purchasing a home, are also thinking about right now whether it's the right time for them to wait or whether they should buy a home with a higher interest rate. So let's just kind of talk about that a little bit. If you do decide that you wanted to purchase a home right now with a higher interest rate, there's really only a few things that could happen in the next year or two, couple of years. Obviously, we don't know what's gonna happen, but with the interest rates, I mean, there's only like really three options. They could either be lower than what you got, they could be the same, around the same, or they could be higher. So let's talk about all those three. If they're lower, obviously you can refinance, right? At that point, you can just refinance. We can do 27, 28-year loans instead of the 30 year loan, so you don't have to lose that time if you refinance at that point and get a lower payment and get a lower interest rate, right? Second thing that could happen is they could be the same. So if they're the same, you could stay. You still have the equity in your home. You should have the equity. In most cases, people will have some equity after a couple of years. And you could also refinance. Take some cash out, do a remodel. Upgrades. You could even sell the house and then upgrade to a newer house. Use that equity as a down payment. The third thing that could happen is that they are higher, and at that point, obviously, you can just stay. You don't have to refinance, and you'll probably be happy that you did purchase at the rate that you did. So those, anything can happen, but those are usually around like those three things that could happen with the interest rates. They could either be lower, same, or higher in 2 years. And those would be your options, really. The other option is to wait it out, and that's something that could possibly be the best thing for you to do. You want to make sure that if you do get yourself into a financial situation that you can actually afford the payment. Higher interest rates are higher payments. So, with that said, if you do wait, you could wait. But you have to take in consideration that in 2 years, if the interest rates, best case scenario, if the interest rates drop down again, and now you want to jump back into the market, well, you're going to have to compete again against all the other buyers. Like we have just seen in the last couple of years, lower interest rates drive the competitiveness up in the market regarding home buying. So you'll have to compete. There's going to be multiple offers on every property, and we're going to be going through that again. So a lot of people were able to secure homes in the last couple of years. A lot of people weren't because of the competitiveness of the market, and that was caused by the lower interest rates. So those are really those are the options. My perspective, on whether you should buy a home right now with a higher interest rate. Is it a bad time? Probably not. Should you buy? Only if you can afford the payment. If it's something that's going to stretch you and your family out so far that you can't afford it, then that's definitely a no. But buying real estate is, for the most part, a good idea. So and has helped a lot of people in the past, myself including, obviously. And with that said, if you have any questions, have any concerns, let me know. Shoot me a message. And if you need help evaluating your finances to see whether you can afford it or what it is that you can afford, just let me know. I'm here to help you out and guide you through this process. Thanks. Have a great day.